Yes, sir. You talking to me? You talking to me? God damn it!
Meta, fool. Meta.
What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? It's the Medical Pac.
Yes, sir.
I'm posted up in the cut, in the cut like bandage.
Paco, hey, shout out to Paco.
What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? It's the Medical Pac posted up in the cut like a bandage. You know what time it is? This is the real episode 41. Go ahead, Gene.
And this is Mr. Popcorn, the Colonel from Down Under. Let's get it poppin'. Pop, 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 pop.
All right, you know we got a very we got a very special episode for you guys today. We're gonna do an album review. That's something we don't really do on this show, but we're gonna do it today. But before we get into that, we got to go into everybody's favorite segment. That segment, of course, is the weather report. Gene, what's the weather like over there in Austria?
Thank you, Paco. I'm actually prepared. Now, it's 15 degrees Celsius here in Austria. That is 59 Fahrenheit for you there in America.
And what's the weather like, though? I mean, just the skies are clear or what? We got to know, dude.
The skies are black, man. It's black. It's 12:14 a.m., middle of the night, full moon. Outside, I've got trees. It's a very spooky environment. I've got a forest in my front yard. And and it's a full moon. It's like a proper little spooky horror gothic movie outside.
Wow. Over here in Peoria, Arizona, the temperature is 79 degrees, clear skies. It's very nice out there. 79 degrees Fahrenheit, which I think is like 60 degrees Celsius, and
60.
You know, there's nothing really going on out there. It's just very hot now. It's a dry heat, Arizona. You got to get used to it. If you don't like it, you can leave.
Oh, sure. Go back where you came from.
Right. Yeah, so that concludes the weather segment. We're gonna get into everybody's second favorite segment. Okay, we just pushed right through it. Spencer's TikTok. Even though he's a hater, Spencer got the best TikTok in the world. So dope, in fact. He shows you how to make orange juice. He shows you how to make apple juice. Spencer knows how to make beet juice. You know, he makes everything for you guys, and he shows you step by step. It's one of the best TikToks that I've ever seen. If I had TikTok, I would say it's the best TikTok that I've seen. It's the only TikTok I would subscribe to if I had a TikTok. So great. So great. In fact, he shows you how to make chocolate chip cookies. He shows you how to make those cookies that are like half cookie and half brownie, but like it's a perfect circle. So he knows how to do it.
Absolutely there, Paco. Absolutely. In fact, and speaking of juicing, say you're stuck out there in the wilderness, you're with your homies, you're on a flight, plane crashes, out in the woods.
Yeah.
And, you survive for a while, but none of you can hunt, None of us can survive out in the wilderness. We have no basic skills. That's why we subscribe to Spencer's TikTok, because when it comes to that time and you've got to choose who's eaten first, when that choice is made and the sacrifice is done, and then, of course, you're going to go towards the butt because that's the tenderest meat. And he'll teach you how to make a nice smoothie, a nice butt smoothie out of your homie's ass when you're stuck out there in the woods.
Right. Who doesn't like doing that? Shows you how to prepare the body and everything.
Absolutely.
Shows you how to make fire.
Yeah. Yep.
He's a
real Spencer.
Right. Spencer's an idiot. All right. So that concludes Spencer's TikTok.
Shout out, Spencer.
No.
I won't shout him out. I will shout him out if I want to. You cannot decree who I did shout out.
Speaking of shout outs, why don't we go ahead and get the shout out segment going? Because I think Gene already wants to shout Spencer out. Go ahead. Shout that bozo out.
Yeah, shout out Spencer. I love Spencer. He is my dream man. Absolutely nice, oily Italian gentleman, and a nice sexy wop. And I have the wop card. I'm allowed to say it. He said so because we're in love. And So yeah, and shout out Ronnie. You know, we were waiting for him to come on to help us review this album he chose for us. But
Right.
he's apparently doing a Tony, which is trying to take out a toenail. It's taken an hour and a half. That's one
Yeah.
big fucking toenail. So shout out the toenail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll shout out my tits.
Oh wow. Wow. Gene and Paco are live. All right, wonderful. Shout out to my son, baby Nays. What's up? You already know time it is. 7:18. Shout Yeah, no. Hold on. I'm not gonna speed up. Shout out to Timmy Lotes. Tim Lote. Shout out to Goose. That Ozo. Shout out to me.
Paco, hey, shout out to Paco.
Yeah, of course. Shout out to
With the
Gene.
elbow.
Right. You see the board right there. Yeah. Shout out to Coca-Cola. Shout out to my son. Did I say that? I think I said that. Who else? Shout out to should I give Jay a shout out? I'll give Jay a shout out. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to Esmeralda. What's up, baby? I see you. Shout out to Whataburger. I like Whataburger. Shout out to Ruby, my brother Ruby. Shout out to Kane. Kane is actually his dog. Shout out to that.
Cool.
Shout out to that. We call him Kane or K or Special K or Big Daddy Kane.
Nice.
He got a few nicknames. He's a very happy dog. He's very loving. When you walk in the house, he's just like, he just loves the attention. He's excited. He likes to lick people on their face. But he's a good boy, man. He's a good boy. Who's a good
What sort of dog is he?
He's a pit bull. But he's a wonderful dog. Beautiful. Okay. Beautiful creature. He's got feelings, Gene, so please don't say anything derogatory towards the pit bull communities. I'm just kidding. Nah, but Kane's a good dog, man. Kane is one of the best. He's such a good dog, in fact. He will I'm gonna make a whole segment for Kane. Kane, he's such a good dog, man. If only we can all have a Kane in our lives.
Kane in our lives, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. His name is short for cocaine. All right. So that concludes the shout out segment. Yeah. Yeah, man. That concludes the shout out segment. Let's get into I wanted to get into we're not going to go into conspiracy theory segment. We know what happens when we do that. No.
We've learned our lesson. We comply.
Right.
We comply. Yes.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Speaking of Jesus Christ, just kidding. Who's going to go into the Dear Lord segment? I don't know if you want to do that segment? Or
sure.
Okay,
Absolutely.
Dear Lord segment. I'll start it off. Remember, it goes back and forth. It's not just Gene.
A whole list of just stuff I want to happen.
Right. Yeah. Dear Lord, please give me the strength to deal with the bozos that I deal with.
Dear Lord, give me the strength to deal with myself. I'll go.
Yeah. Dear Lord, please give me dear Lord, please give me the strength to do everything that I want to do, I guess. No guessing. Let me start that one over. Dear Lord, please give me the strength to do everything that I want to do.
Dear Lord, keep our internet connection solid for the rest of this episode so we can finish it.
Dear Lord, please help me find sleep sometime today.
Dear Lord, let Ronnie finish removing the fucking toenail and get on the pod.
Dear Lord, please disregard Gene's dear Lord.
Dear Lord, I am the Lord. Fuck you.
Okay, there we go. Dear Lord, he didn't mean that.
Dear Lord, Satan's way cooler. Deal with it.
Well, dear Lord, give me. That concludes the Dear Lord segment. I'm done with that one.
I won.
Oh, I didn't know it was a game. I didn't know you could win that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Let me see. How about album review? Oh yeah, no. We'll go ahead and get into the album review. I'm done waiting.
Let's do it. Yeah.
All
Let's
right.
do it. Let's do it.
Please pronounce that album title.
Sure. Now this is by Victor Vaughan, and it is called Vaudevillevillain. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now Victor Vaughan is an alias of the one and only MF Doom, Metalface
Right.
Doom. Rest in peace. Yes. I'll give my thoughts on the cover, just quickly.
Please.
The artwork.
Please do.
Okay. Yeah, it's very old school. It looks like it was made with a photocopier with layers back in the day when you're doing a band flyer. Yeah. And it's so, as you can see, there's the black silhouette cut out and the white behind, because that I'm assuming is Victor Vaughan. It's very mysterious. It is kind of crazy looking at it, especially this late at night. It makes you go kind of a little bonkers. But MF Doom is a little bonkers, as is Victor Vaughan. Back to you, Parker.
Yeah. My thoughts on this album cover. I thought that was like a hole in the building or something. I don't know. And then there's like a void, and then birds are flying out of it.
There are the birds. The birds are really weird. Yeah, there's a seagull.
Yeah. Are they birds or are they napkins? We'll never know because
We'll
we can't
never
ask.
know.
Right.
Yeah.
And that disturbs me. That's what keeps me up all night.
Mhm.
I was supposed to go to sleep a while ago, but this album cover just kept me up. This whole entire album cover is keeping me awake. Looks
Yeah.
like a hole in the building. I didn't know it was a silhouette.
That's just my impression. It's like one of those Rorschach, tests, when psychologists make you look at those ink blots.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they go, oh, it looks like I'm fucking my father. No, it's a butterfly.
Whoa. Gee. Why don't you tell us a little more about your experiences? All right, let's get into criteria 1. Beats. Gene, give me your thoughts.
Yes, the beats are fantastic on this album. Yeah. It's definitely with the MF Doom albums, Victor Vaughan, whatever he's calling himself, King Ghidorah is another one. It's you never really know what you're going to get. So it's and he puts out a hell of a lot of music. So it's not always top quality, but this is one of the best examples of a finely produced MF Doom Victor Vaughan album. Like the last track, Change the Beat, where the beat changes 3 times. Brilliantly done. You've got great producers on here, RJD2, King Honey, Heat Sensor, Max Bill. I'm going to give the beats. It's not all of them are top tier, pretty damn close.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a 4.5 there, Paco. A 4.5 on the beats.
4.5. All right. For me, the beats were pretty dope. A lot of good beats on there. A lot of good beats. I'm gonna give it a 4.
Excellent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yes, wonderful. Let's get into criteria 2, the lyrics. Gene, what do you think about lyrics as far as this album specifically?
Well, it's fucking MF Doom, man. I mean, lyrics like, I mean, there's a lot of punchlines, there's a lot of funny shit, there's a lot of weird shit.
Right.
I challenge anyone to really know 100% of what he's talking about on any of his albums. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of references to superheroes, comic books, that sort of thing, which he's into, hence the fucking metal face mask. But his flow is amazing. He's got one of the best rhyme flows in history. And And even if you don't know what he's talking about, you're still kind of like listening and go, that was cool. What the fuck was that? Huh? Oh, that's funny. He's always catching you by surprise.
Right.
Really got to catch you by surprise. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give I'm going to give the lyrics a 5.
Gene, this is unprecedented. 5?
I don't often give out 5s, but with MF Doom, Victor Vaughn, it's a 5. Vaudeville villain.
All right. Let me get into the lyrics myself. I love the lyrics. This fool's crazy. This guy is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
He's got great lyrics, great wordplay. Even if you don't know what he's saying, like Gene, then it still sounds so dope, dude.
Yeah.
It makes you want to rap. I want to rap. I'm gonna write a song right after this. I'm gonna write a song. Just disrespecting people. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 5 because the lyrics are on point and they won't ever be off point. You know what I'm saying, Gene?
I do. I like that.
Wonderful.
I like that. Always on point. Always on point.
Let's get into the hooks. Criteria 3. What are your thoughts on the hook?
Yeah, the hooks are good. You know, he's got a dope voice. Keeps the song moving. Pop snot, lick upon. Yeah. They're very rhythmic hooks, you know, because he's got that good bouncy baritone voice to it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I'll give the hooks a 4. Fuck it. Let's be generous. I'm going to give them a 4.
All right. The hooks were gay. I'll give them a 3. Let's get into criteria 4. Criteria 4 is the features. Gene, I'll speak on the features first. Okay,
yeah, you go first, please.
Yeah.
Please do.
Yeah, features were great. My favorite feature was let me look it up real quick because I got it right here in my hand.
Tell me.
Okay, 1 second. The feature a Piney B. I like that back and forth.
Yeah, like that.
Know,
yeah,
I did like that one. She was great. I'm giving the features a 5. Gene, please give us
that's on Let Me Watch. Yeah, Let Me Watch.
Yeah.
Basically, MF Doom just basically lays on the table his scumbag side. You know what I mean?
Right. It's been too long. You know what? I don't even care anymore. Right. I mean, we all got there. We all got to that point. Go ahead, Gene. Give us your thoughts on the features.
None of us are perfect. We're all dudes. No condoning, but hey, it is what it is. My favorite feature was Never Dead featuring M. Said as Curtis Stryfer. M. Said is from the Anti-Pop Consortium. And and then he comes in all really, you know. You know the one I mean? Yeah, he's got a really cool voice. Yeah.
Oh, 1 second, Gene. I like Lewis Logic on there too. That dude killed it, you know?
Oh yeah, on the open mic night, yeah. The host is funny. Who the fuck is this guy? What is this mask? I didn't even know what he was saying.
Right, it's quite good.
Yeah,
features were great. Yeah. That's why I gave him a 5.
I'm gonna give him a 4.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Wonderful. I'm sorry. I didn't think I was close enough to the mic for you guys to hear that. Gene, give us your favorite track, and while you're done doing that, I'll give you your total, and you give us whether or not that reflects how you feel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, it's a tough one. Was it going to be Pop Snot? Was it going to be Never Dead? But I think just because of the beat and the horns that come through in this on the breaks, beautiful, and that is Lick Upon, track 3. There, bam, 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 on the horns. Yeah. So smooth, so good.
Good. So you gave this an 18.5 out of 20. Does this reflect how you feel?
Yeah, absolutely. This is one of MF Doom's, Victor Vaughn's greatest albums. And check out the sequel as well to this. It is called Victor Vaughn Venomous Villain. Yeah. It's great. It's from one called it's so good. There's a track on it with Cool Keith, who we did with Serpent, a few episodes ago.
Yeah.
MF Doom and Cool Keith together. It's called Doper Skillers. Fantastic. The cuts on it, the scratching, Chef's kiss.
Ah,
But definitely, no, love this album, love Victor Bourne, love MF Doom, rest in peace, 18 out of 20, perfect. Back to you.
all right. So basically, my favorite track was it's called Drop. Let me double check real quick.
Mm-hmm. The Drop.
Oh, The Drop. Yeah. That song, Jesus. Yeah, it's really good. Very the wordplay. And I gave overall this album a 17 out of 20, which
Okay.
does reflect how I feel. You know, there's nothing to twerk to on this album, but we'll let that pass.
No, it's done.
I guess you could twerk to it, right? Ladies.
Yeah.
Uh
Yeah. Send in videos.
yeah, Paco's Power Hour. Here at Paco's Power Hour, we fully endorse that. Let me see here. Yeah, it's a good album, dude. I recommend it for anybody who likes hip hop. As far as
Cool.
wordplays and stuff, and that concludes the album review. Wonderful.
Excellent. Done.
That was quick, huh?
Yeah.
Look, this is not the usual show, man. Do you got to what's whack?
Bad internet connection.
Ah, yes. Is this?
Oh,
Oh, go ahead.
we've got a chat. We do actually have a chat.
I can't stand you, Paco. Twerk. No, I'm not gonna twerk. But
I'll
yeah.
twerk if you will. I'll twerk if you will.
No, Gene, then you're not twerking.
Come on. Come on.
No, I'm not doing it, Gene. Jeez Louise, man. I don't even have a beat. There's nothing for me.
I could twerk whilst drinking a glass of milk.
No, please. Gee, I'm gonna thank you guys for watching. This show's over, huh?
Oh, okay. I'll stop.
Let me see.
Selena wants me to twerk, but hey.
Yeah, well,
Paco
we don't.
says no. Paco
This is
says
Selena's
no.
power hour, so when she gets a power hour, she can have men twerk on it. We don't do that at Paco's Power. We're talking to the ladies specifically.
You know it's whack when people won't let you twerk. Yeah,
Oh, go ahead and
fans.
twerk. No, I'm not doing it though. I'm not doing it. God. Dude. Oh man. You know what's whack is when you talk about the FBI and they just take down your stream.
Yeah.
This is not the first 41 attempt. This is the second one.
Yes, it is. This is the part 2 of 41. What happened to the original? Did you take it off the internet? Did you scrap
All of them
scrap
are
it?
wiped clean from the internet. Nobody can find
All of
it.
them.
All of them.
All
4 of
40.
them.
All 40.
Yeah. There's Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. They're all gone.
Oh, from all the. Okay. What about Facebook?
Yeah, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube.
Okay. So you got all 4 off. Okay. Good.
YouTube.
Okay. Good.
Right.
Yeah. So this is part 2. Recommendations. You got a recommendation there, Paco?
I recommend you don't talk about the FBI when you're live streaming.
I recommend that. Yeah. I recommend you just keep it pushing. Yeah. No, seriously.
There we go.
I recommend just like Dory said in Finding Nemo, just keep swimming, keep it pushing.
Yeah.
And life will take giant shits on you sometimes. Yeah. So we'll basically open up its ass cheeks and just the floodgates will open and diarrhea will fall from the sky. But then there'll be a nice sun shower will come along and clean it all off. And something good is just around the corner. I'm not going to go into details. But life has been taking a giant turd on me of late. But in the past few days, especially today, again, won't go into details. Amazing shit can happen to make everything okay. Yep, and it'll take a little while to still get over the bad shit, but there's a whole bunch of new good stuff there to make things better. Just don't give up. That's my recommendation. In all seriousness, just don't give up.
Quite gay, but I agree with it. Recommendation that's relevant to me. Keep it pushing, man. Sure, we're tired. Sure, we want to go to sleep, but we keep
Yeah, but we do this for the people.
all of the people that watch the show.
Hey, like on YouTube, I didn't think anyone was going to watch that fucking 4-hour descent into insanity. We started it was Cocaine Bear, right?
Yeah,
It's
Cocaine
80
Bear.
minutes long. There's nothing to the movie. There's no plot. A bear takes cocaine and attacks people. Yeah, that's it. And it turned into a 4.5 hour.
4.5 hours. Yeah,
It was the record.
Blah blah blah. Bunch of talking was going on. Bunch of hating on people. Right.
There was a whole beef section. There was a hijacking of the podcast. There was 2 lots of guests. Yeah, there was 2 parts to it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
There was.
It was me, you, Ronnie, and Tim, and Joe, and then it was me, you, Spencer, and Goose. Was it?
Goose. Yeah.
That was a whole second part. That was a whole second part.
Yeah.
And it was like the second part was basically him asking me about emus in Australia. Then every so often you'd hear,
no. Ronnie was talking about emus.
Ronnie was fueling him on. Ronnie's like a little troll in the background going, tap, 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 emus. Right. And then Spencer would be like, oh yeah, Gene.
Yeah. So sick of Ronnie. I recommend we kick him off the show as well as Spencer and Goose.
Sure, it would just be me and you forever. That'll be fun. Now,
okay, let's address the chat. She says, Paco can twerk. I've seen. No, I've never done that.
You've already done that one. No, there's the new one. Yeah, here we go.
Which one?
Oh my god, I was not watching that 4-hour podcast. It's bits and pieces. You know how many people did watch it on YouTube? 17, more than usual.
Wow. Yeah, no, that was a great episode. I recommended that to everybody.
Okay. I posted it up.
Wonderful. That's good, man. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Our one with Professor Pablo from Broad Street Breakdown, that is 72 views. How many views does that have on Facebook? Do you know?
On Facebook? I can tell you. Yeah. Let me go ahead and double. Let me go. Let me just, I want to double check here.
Episode 28 has 52 views. That was with you, Tim Elote, and Goose, just you 3. You were talking about fatherhood, raising kids a lot, I believe, on that one.
No, we mentioned
automatic restriction.
Yeah, let me see here.
You got better views than us. Yeah.
58 views
on Facebook. Okay. So you get more on YouTube.
I don't know the Twitter numbers. That's fine. I
Twitter.
Don't care.
Don't care about Twitter.
Yeah.
No one cares
Twitter.
about Twitter.
Does it say on it? Do you have Paco's Power Hour on Twitter? Can you look that up? I have it.
My Twitter was taken away from me. I'm blocked from Twitter.
Wow.
I don't know why. Can I tell you why I think it is?
Why?
Because I think I posted a riot footage that was happening in America. I just retweeted one thing, and then boom, gone. Can't get back in. Yeah.
Yeah. Who uses Twitter anymore? Not Gene.
No one down here. The Southern Hemisphere, well, down here, down under, doesn't use Twitter at all. Barely anyone I know.
Right. Yeah. Dude, I don't know. That concludes the segment that we're on.
You've got to finish complete sentences, man. Please. Good God, you're podcasting.
No, but I'm tired and I don't care about this episode. I recommend
the efforts, you know.
I recommend vaudevillevillain. Yeah, but here at Paco's Power Hour, we keep it real no matter what. And that could be at my detriment, but so what? Look, I recommend vaudevillevillain. Go listen to the album. It's very good.
Vaudevillevillain.
Whatever, dude. I'm tired.
Listen to Barbella.
Yeah. Vaudeville.
Okay. Okay. So what segment are we up to?
And let's just do medical advice. Gene, do you have any medical advice for the people out there?
Medical advice. I don't know if this is legal. Okay.
No, it's fine.
But who cares? Who cares?
You're allowed
Okay.
to.
Do I have any medical advice? Yeah. You still have 30 more minutes, Paco. I know, Selena. I'm trying. I'm trying, Selena. It's like dealing with some sort of, come here, boy. Have a treat. It's okay. I'm joking.
Hear you,
All
dude.
respect. Love you, Paco. Oh, it's happening again.
Oh,
Okay,
there
we're
it
back.
goes. Yeah, you're back.
It was only a moment. Okay, medical advice.
Yeah.
When you have a cold, a nice hot water, lemon, and honey drink. Yeah, just hot water, stir in some honey, squeeze in some lemon. Really good. Helps you get over, a bit of a congested cough, chest. Really good. What about you, Paco? What do you have?
It's gone again. You keep trading places with me.
I know, it's good.
All
right, what's your medical advice?
Just drink orange juice.
Sure, freshly squeezed. Freshly squeezed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Orange juice. That's my medical advice. There you go.
Yeah, but how? Elaborate.
You know how to squeeze.
Jesus Christ.
No, you know how to squeeze an orange.
God,
that concludes medical advice. I'm sorry, Gene. We're done here. We're done, dude. That was the Vaudevillevillain review.
We've got 28 minutes. It's Paco's Power Hour.
Oh, Gene, I don't care. I'm going to sleep. Thank you guys for coming out. All right, we'll see you guys later. Maybe we'll be better next time. Bye. Gene.